All right, guys. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so lots going on already. We had a dip into our big channel support. We've also created that 4-hour divergence. There's a lot of things we're looking at right now, guys, and honestly, it does not look that bad. So we're gonna dive in and see if this is it, right? We're gonna go in and really check, try to see why is it pumping, what are the major things at this level, can it go lower? If it does keep going higher, where are we going to get to, right? These are all very important things that we're all trying to figure out, right? So let's start diving in. Let me get my notifications sent out. I should probably automate this, but I'm not very good at technology, so I like my cryptocurrency. I know how to actually I know how to trade, but as far as like actually dealing with all the technology stuff, and not really my thing. So, all right, let me get my comments up, and then we will dive into it, guys. There's a where is this? Are we recording or are we actually live? Yeah, we're live, right? Yeah, we're live. Oh, there it is. All right, cool. Sup RT, what's up AYT? AYT, how you doing, man? In the house. Not too bad, brother. Not too bad. Not too bad. I am cautiously optimistic right now. Cautiously optimistic. Make that very clear, okay? We do have some key things. What we were looking for yesterday is actually playing out pretty well. We're getting a good reaction where we would expect it to. Now, of course, is that going to transfer into higher time frames? That's the main thing we're looking for. And we do not know yet. All right, let's make that very clear. We have this is way too early to make any major assumptions or decisions, but we are showing some strength, which is a really, really good sign here. So, I'm still expecting an all-time high? I actually sold my Zcash, man. I actually sold my Zcash a little while ago. Probably around a week ago, I sold all of my Zcash. So I post that in Discord. If you guys are Patreon subscribers, you got the information on that, where I sold it, why I sold it, etc. So I no longer own any Zcash. There are some key things I'm looking for to reclaim to give me confirmation that we are going to go higher. Could it still go high? Yes. However, right now, today, based upon other altcoins and things like that, I think there are better opportunities in this market, right? That's what we're looking for, right? So it's about where are the opportunities here today in this market? And Zcash, I don't think is the right play until it does show some strength. Now, it can, but look at this red, guys. It's been a nasty day. Oh, gosh. Ooh, man, we've just been wrecked lately. All right, let's go ahead and dive in on this. Let's see what the charts are looking like. Okay. So this was a channel that I drew out yesterday. Okay, let's look over here. I actually drew it a few days ago. Internet's going slow. It's weird. Okay, this is a channel. Drew out a few days ago. We have two highs right here. You can extend the channel down to this low, and you basically extend it out. Okay. This is called assuming parallelity, okay? Assuming parallelity. I would spell it out, but I don't know how to spell parallel. So just understand, assuming parallelity is something that you can do in trading when you have two highs, then you make a low, you can draw it down. I'll just do it real quick just to show you guys what I was looking for, okay? So you go over here to the parallel channel, go there, extend it down to the bottom, right? And then you can assume this is going to make some sort of a channel, right? And right now, we've actually been holding this channel really, really well, okay? So far, we are having a push to the upside. Now, something else that I was looking at yesterday, if you guys were in the live stream yesterday, I really do appreciate that first off. But what we were looking at yesterday was we wanted to see the weekly close above the weekly breaker, and we got it. We got our weekly close, guys. That bought us one whole week of basically screwing around down here before we could get back up, right? That's good. So we got the daily close above the weekly, or a weekly close above the weekly breaker. That's a really good sign. I like this interaction, right? Now, what I wanted to see last night, I wanted to see this dip go below here, close the 4-hour, and then we can accelerate so that we generate that 4-hour bullish divergence. However, we did not get it, right? So essentially we had so right over here, we were looking for seeing one additional, I'll pull up my deal on here. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. If you go to Discord, I talked about it in detail, okay? All right, this is what I wanted to see. I want to see a 4-hour close beneath here, make a higher low on RSI, right? A higher low on RSI, a capitulation wick of some sort, and then close back inside of the weekly candle. I wanted to see that yesterday. I wanted to see that to make that happen, right? And that would have given us a really strong weekly close. We would have been able to accelerate to the upside. That was the overall expectation I wanted to see. However, we actually shot to the upside, so we never actually closed beneath 34,522 before the weekly close. So that wasn't going to be a thing. So we had to adjust our plan, and this became our new plan, okay? 4-hour bullish divergence has been invalidated, so we want to hold the weekly breaker, okay? That means I wanted to see it either do one of two things. I wanted to see it drop now, then buy back immediately. I wanted to see it hold off on drop until after the weekly close and then drop, or just keep going up, right? Well, we actually got number two. We held off, held the weekly close, and then we dipped, right? So what does that mean now? Now we actually have a 4-hour bullish divergence on this chart. This is the first time that we've had a 4-hour bullish divergence on this entire dip. Okay, that's a really strong thing. So we have a 4-hour bullish divergence. We're also at a channel of support. We've also dropped a tremendous amount without any sort of a retracement, right? And that's not normal for the market. We do get retracements that do come in. So ultimately, I do expect us to get some damn good relief really soon. Funding rates are still negative. Lots of red, right? Not that much red. We still have a lot of red in the market on the funding rates. That means that a lot of people are overexposed in their short positions, right? So this is what you're looking for to see if you're going to get a pop to the upside. So it's not as red as I would like to see it. I really want to see this thing super negative. When is this calculated? 8-hour rates. I don't know when the last one was. Does anyone know when the last update was on here? I'm assuming so. Okay, let's think about this. So this happens at close at 6 o'clock. So this should happen at 10. So they just, it just updated like an hour ago. Okay. So a lot of these probably have already got liquidated a lot. I think. I don't know if my math is right. But either way, guys, that's what I'm expecting to see. So funding rates are still negative. We are having the 4-hour bullish divergence. We do have the weekly breaker that we've held above. The channel support. There is a lot of things going on in this level that's going to give us some sort of a retracement. So I'm very happy with this reaction so far. This is also a good sign right here, these two combinations. This is called a tweezer candle pair. Okay, a tweezer candles. So essentially you have a big wick to the downside, go back down, try again, still couldn't do it, and you have high volume on this this combination. So it's called a tweezer pattern. Tweezers are a very it's a good sign of a reversal. So reversal candles, right? We are getting some decent volume on the retracement. Not great volume. We're getting some volume. Okay. Been grabbing up some 100 Litecoin. Man, I didn't think we'd get this low, but I think that's going to pay off very well for you in the future. I really do believe that, AYT. So something else to look at on Litecoin specifically. This is the weekly 200 moving average, right? The weekly 200 moving average is an incredibly important level. It's incredibly important. To give you an idea of how important it is, if you go back to Bitcoin, okay, go back to Bitcoin. Find the right one. Coinbase. Coinbase is fine. You go back to Bitcoin, go to the weekly, look at where we found support at this massive dip. Weekly 200 moving average. Once, twice, continue up, right? That's really good. Not only that, we found support on it again at the COVID crash, COVID-19 crash, right? We actually lost the weekly 200, but we did reclaim it, which was a really big sign. So essentially, it did still show a lot of strength on how much power there was to hold this thing, the market up, despite this massive drop. So, weekly 200 is a really important level. Just like if we do dip down here on Bitcoin to the weekly 200, I'd be very bullish at that level. So, all right. My dog is losing his shit right now. I don't know why. He is just pissed. All right. So let's look at the low time frame. Let's look at what we're looking at. Let's go through. That's high volume, guys. This last hourly candle has more volume than the drop. Hell, this is the most volume that we've had since this slowdown here, which actually did give us a good pump. There's a lot of volume, guys. This last hourly candle has more volume than any other candle in here. And this was a very strong candle. People are stepping in. This is a really, really good sign. Yeah, this is a good sign. I like it, y'all. Last hourly candle shows a lot of volume. Last hourly candle shows a lot of volume. A great sign since all right, cool. Yeah, last candle in here is showing a lot of volume. This is a really good sign. I like seeing this. Ultimately, guys, I think we're at a really, really good spot. Okay, really, really good spot. I do. I think that this is a really solid level. Oh man. What levels would make you actually want BTC spot? That's a good question. I would be very careful, right? And it depends upon your own portfolio allocation. Now, if you do not have any Bitcoin, like at all, or you do not have any crypto and you're trying to get in, I would absolutely start laddering in, okay? Now, if you're like me and already very well exposed, I'd be looking for a show of strength, right? Because this very well may not be the bottom, right? Make this very clear. It doesn't have to be the bottom. And the problem you're going to run into is if we start losing too many more levels, it's going to get really, really bad, okay? Really, really bad. So essentially, we have these two levels of liquidity right here, okay? Right in this region. This is also the 2021 yearly open, right? And it also acts as a very major support. So this level right here is very solid, very significant. But if we lose this, then you will, and this is not a question of maybe, you will get a capitulation event, okay? This will be a full-on, no bullshit capitulation event, just like we had during the COVID crash back in March of 2020. It's going to happen. Like this is no shit the level. If we lose that, we are going to get a mass capitulation, and it's going to be absolutely bloody. Okay, and if we get that, then no shit. And this is, I'm not trying to spread FUD or any of that crap. Just understand, all of these levels now get on the table, okay? 26,000, 23,000, 18,000, the weekly 200 moving average, all of these things like absolutely will be on the table, okay? I like that. That's how serious it is. Now, I do expect if we do drop those levels, we're going to have a very strong buyback, but just do not underestimate the power of a capitulation if it does get to that point, right? All of these levels I have annotated out, weekly 200 moving average. This entire cluster would be a really, really good opportunity, right? Between 20,000 and 18,000. That's where I'd be targeting during capitulation, right? Other opportunity, could it drop all the way down here, this monthly breaker at 10,000 at 12,000? Technically it could. I really think that's off the table. This, though, I really don't think it is. If we get a solid capitulation, if we get a really solid capitulation, this level is not out of the question, okay? It's not. I know that's crazy, but that is no shit the level I'd be targeting during capitulation, okay? which means all your altcoin positions are going to get wiped a lot harder. Okay. Now, this is my primary bias. No, 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 right? Absolutely not. I do think this level is going to hold because of the channel support, right? Channel support, 4-hour bullish divergence. We're already getting a strong reaction. All of these different levels, all of this looks really good right here, right? But if we lose that, we're going to go down to this, okay? Yearly open and this liquidity sweep. If we lose that, like seriously lose it, not just a sweep, but actually start like consolidating underneath it, abandon ship. No kidding, abandon ship, because this is about to get violent. And I no shit, you very well could see a 30% drop from that level all the way down to around 20,000. Okay? Like, and I know that's crazy. You're like, oh, you're spreading FUD. Dude, I've seen it. Like, this is exactly what happens in these markets, man. So you got to be very, very careful. So, but here's the thing. If you don't have crypto exposure, now is a really good opportunity, because if a capitulation does happen from here, okay, let's say a capitulation does happen from here and we do drop down to like 20,000, hypothetically, and again, hypothetically, we're going to go down here to 20,000 and then we're going to get a very strong bounce, right? Because all this liquidity is tapped and we have all this liquidity here. What happens is then you're going to be looking for a golden pocket retracement of the entire structure, which will get you up to around $50,000. Okay, so though my worst case scenario of us dropping down like 20,000 and bouncing, that's going to get us all the way up to approximately 52,000 or 50,000 to 54,000. Okay, and that's a standard retracement after a major drop. Okay, and if you don't think this is possible, you can go back to any of the prior bull markets and see, or the bear markets, and see this is exactly what has happened every single time. So yeah, this is still something that's very possible. So the thing is, if you're buying here at 34,000, that's only a 382 retracement if we drop away to 20,000, right? That's a very, very likely chance that we are going to get back this level, even if we do have a capitulation, which means it's not a bad idea to start laddering in here, because even if we do drop, this is a very standard and healthy retracement. Right. Hey, I appreciate that, Benjamin. Thank you so much, buddy. All right, let's see. Quick questions. A golden pocket zone we've learned. Yeah, of course. Absolutely. Right? You gotta adjust it. That's why the golden pocket is of whatever the low is. So we're gonna do that right now, right? So golden pocket of the entire retracement from November to January. November to January, well, we've dropped lower, so guess what? We have to adjust it, right? So let's go over here and let's adjust it now. Let's adjust it. And this is, again, assuming that this is the bottom, which we do not have confirmation. Lots of good signs, but we do not have confirmation. Okay, 32,950. So the golden pocket, now adjust to here to here. That's our new golden pocket zone, which also is right inside of our 3-day breaker. You're talking about confluence. You're getting a lot of confluence there, right? I'm going to go to the other pairing as well. Make sure that one is also adjusted to this new level. Yeah, people are starting to get really bullish on Twitter and on just everywhere. People are starting to get really bullish, and they should be. I honestly think you should be getting bullish now. This is a really, really key level where if you buy now, I think let me rephrase this. As long as it is not no shit a crypto ending moment, if you believe that crypto is not going to go straight to zero, which has never happened in the last 12, or like 14 years, right? Bitcoin has never completely collapsed down to nothing and stayed there, right? We always get major retracements after every one of our drops, right? So as long as you are assuming that we're going to get some sort of a healthy retracement, which is what my bias is, right? I think that we are going to get up here, okay? So if you buy now, even if it does drop here, we're still going to get up to around 50,000, which is still higher than your entry point now. You know what I mean? So I think it's a very safe bet to be entering now. I really do. So yeah, we have a lot of volume coming in, guys. This is awesome. All right. What levels would you want to be? I already did that. Are you doing okay? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great, right? And here's the thing. I know like this is aggressive and this sucks and everything else, but like remember what the plan was. My plan has always been wait for a major show of weakness and then sell the retracement. This has always been my plan, right? So whether or not that that drop goes down to 20,000 or it's right here, which is my bias is right here. This is my bias where I think we're gonna reverse from, right? Wherever it's at, the important thing is I'm going to be selling the retracement. This is still going to plan. Drop, sell the retracement, right? The important thing is as long as I don't get caught up in the FOMO and the news and all that crap or, to the moon boys and all that bullshit, and I look at these charts rationally and say, hey, when we get up here, I will sell, right? Then that's perfect, right? However, if we get up here and I'm start second guessing and I'm like, man, it just looks way too strong right now. No, I'm going to go ahead and stay in because, to the moon, we're going to see new highs. It can't reverse. That's stupid, right? That's what we're going to be seeing a lot of, right? But this level right here makes a ton of sense. All right, let's look at additional confluence. I'm going to show you guys something else. Got to find the right chart. All right, okay, so look at that. Sell everything zone. Can I make that any clearer? Can I make that any clearer here? I don't think I can, guys. Sell everything zone. Why? Because this is a 3-day breaker. This is a 3-day point of breakdown. Both of these are very significant levels. And not only that, let's go ahead and check our new Fibonacci levels. And this is a dangerous assumption that we're done dropping, which we do not have confirmation with yet, right? But if we are done dropping, that means that the 702 is right here. That means that the 618 is right here. That means this area is still my golden pocket zone, guys. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you guys, there was you okay, just like Alec just said, man. A lot of people were really skeptical here, all right? When I went back and told people that we are bearish, let me go back actually. Let's look at the comments on here. When I posted, we are bearish, okay? When I posted that, I got a lot of crap. I said, this it? Yes, this is the one right here. Look. Yeah, look, these two guys on there talking shit about me, basically saying that it's not done, yada yada yada. The essential thing is like I got a lot of crap on Discord, I got a lot of crap on Twitter, I got a lot of crap from a lot of people telling me that I was wrong, right? Now here we are having this retracement, and now although this looks completely healthy to me, and this has happened exactly the way we expected it to, now the same people are telling me no, it's going to drop down to zero. We're not getting a retracement bounce. The whole market's fucked. That's what's happening, guys. And I think it's hilarious to me how this works, right? A lot of people get super bearish at the bottoms, and people get super bullish at the tops, and they ignore everything else that happens, right? So, either way, guys, I think we are. I think we look fine. I think this looks totally fine, totally healthy. This is normal. I'm not concerned. Yes, the traditional stock markets look like garbage, right? Yes, I agree on that. I think we have a lot of issues with the traditional stock market. Here's the thing, though, okay? If you want to look at this and say, hey, this looks really, really bad, which it does, right? I agree. This looks like garbage, right? But here's the thing. The Dow has dropped 10%. Well, 8%, right? Or 10%. That's right, 10%, okay? Crypto has dropped 50%, 52%. More than that, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's more than that. 52%-ish, right? So, like, we're already almost to, like, we've basically already had our capitulation. This has already been the retracement. I think that we are already priced in. I think we've already dropped, and now we're going to start showing strength. And here's the thing, guys. This has happened before. we have actually beaten the traditional stock market to the bottom and reversed well before the traditional stocks have actually caught up. Yeah, if you're not on Discord, you guys are seriously missing out. Like, I post so much in here. All right, let's talk about this. Okay, this is the chart of the COVID-19 crash. Okay, COVID-19 crash. As you can see, the crypto low was on March 13th. This was the crypto low, right? Massive drop, okay? However, while traditional markets kept dropping all the way down until March 23rd, meanwhile, crypto is already up around 50% since then. No, 100% from the bottom. So crypto increased 100% from here to here, while the traditional stock markets kept dropping for the COVID-19 crash. All right, 100% increase here, guys, while the traditional stocks are decreasing. This is only 10 days of difference, but these sort of divergences do exist, okay? And also, we've been trading all weekend and getting slaughtered all weekend. Who's to say that we're just that stock markets are just catching up to where we have already gotten to? Yeah, guys, I'm very bullish at this point. I mean, the more I look at it, the more confident I am. Oh man, yeah, like Dow looks like garbage right now, right? Not only that, if you look over here, total 3. Is alt season buried? What do you mean? Like, is it never gonna happen? So here's what I'm gonna tell you, okay, about alt season. This is a total 3 chart, right? Total 3 chart is the stock is the ticker that combines all your cryptocurrencies into one, or all altcoins. This does not include Ethereum and it does not include Bitcoin. Okay, they're the legitimate altcoins, because Ethereum, you can argue that it already has so much market cap that it's not really an altcoin anymore. So if you look at this weekly breaker, you can see this market structure. Okay, you went above, back down, confirmed it as a resistance, back down, break above, you confirm it, right? This is a healthy support resistance flop of this level. The interaction here is uncanny. It makes a ton of sense. So the total 3 looks really, really strong. Furthermore, if you go from the bottom to the top, we are currently in the golden pocket of this entire run up since July. The golden pocket on the altcoin market. I don't know about you guys, but personally, I don't sell at golden pockets. I don't, right? If we start losing it and start showing some bearish market structure below it, sure, I'm down with that. But this is a golden pocket retracement and a weekly breaker for the entire altcoin market. This looks great. Now, what is this going to look like? No clue. No clue. Guys, I have no idea. I literally have no idea. I'm not even joking with you. This could do anything, okay? It can't really do that. It's not, possible. But this could do anything. It could be a long, drawn-out retracement. It could be a quick impulse that shoots us up like that. It could basically be like that and like basically make a little lower high, and then we continue back down with like a head and shoulders pattern, all right? All of this is possible. But the important thing is that until we lose this weekly breaker, my assumption is still this is going to act as a support level, right? There's way too many confluent signs here. So what are alts going to do? Bro, I don't know, man. And I mentioned that in my video I posted, or I just showed you guys a few minutes ago. Like, guys, like the market does not look as good as it did, right? That being said, there's a lot of reasons to be bullish right now on altcoins, and this is it. I'm playing level to level, see what happens, right? And the other thing about it, just because some altcoins or like the entire altcoin market may not have an explosive alt season that's going to blow the roof off everything like 2017, right? Where you could just buy any alt and it increases thousands of percent. Even if that doesn't happen, you absolutely can find diamonds in the rough and play these massive increases, right? You will have coins that are going to make massive, massive gains. Us as traders, our jobs are to find these coins, right? Like Crow. Crow is currently up right now today. Okay? Like Crow is up right now. That's nuts, right? That's crazy. But that's because not all altcoins move at the same speed. All right? And guess what? I bought Crow here. Why? Golden pocket. Makes sense to me, right? Yeah, guys. A lot of these alts getting absolutely wrecked today, but this is one of those things to where it says I'm confident Bitcoin's about to find a bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and hold this sucker and then just see what happens once once we get some more stability in the market. So yeah, Bitcoin is shooting up drastically right now. It is showing a ton of strength right now. We'll see what happens. Is it a good time to buy Matic or ADA? Dude, there's a lot of coins right now where I think a lot of things are about to find a major support levels. Okay, so if your question is is it a good time to buy yada yada yada, the answer is probably yes. I am bullish on the crypto market at this level. At this level, I am bullish on the crypto market, right? Yeah. So take that how you want. Let's see. Looks good. Looks good. Volume's popping in. Everything looks very healthy. The Bitcoin dominance having a really big increase right now, which is not that surprising considering the fact that like during extreme volatility, a lot of times Bitcoin does actually gain a ton of strength, right? Now, however, once we do find some sort of resistance here and we do start slowing down, I want to see this drop. That's so freaking important, right? I want to see it pop the upside, and then I want to see it start dropping because this is really not what we want to see, right? As the altcoin traders. Yeah, I think Crow looks really, really good, man. I do agree on that. My bags are packed on Crow. Oh, it's a 5-hour energy, bro. I gotta wake up, man. I have been watching crypto charts like every single night until like 3 or 4 in the morning every night. So I'm just messed up right now. What did I just chug? Yeah, 5-hour, bro. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm getting bullish on that. Absolutely. MCO2 is a new coin in Krobos to the moon. What? Let's look at this sucker. Yeah, like okay, just go to your exchanges and do this for if you're caught up in the in like the altcoin stuff, do this, okay? Go to your favorite exchanges, whatever exchange you want to go to, and go and look at all the coins. You're going to see a lot of coins that are down right now, all right? A lot of coins are down, but you're also going to find some coins that are going to be up a lot. Okay, up a lot. Like what Andres just said, Deso or MCO2. I don't know what the hell that is, but MCO2 is up like 50%. Deso is up like 50% right now. Which I don't know what that is either, right? Loom is actually up 5%. There are coins out there you're going to find. Oh, let's see. I'm curious. You said S1? I like Trader S1. I mean, he like, oh, there it is. Oh, SZ. Right? Let's see. Let's see what he's got. All right, there you go. He's already looking at cutting in position on this one, right? I haven't seen this yet. Shorted Ethereum 2278, target 17. Man, I don't. He's a damn good trader. I don't disagree with that, right? But he's not always right. He's not, man. Like, I can give you plenty of examples where he's gotten messed up, right? But here's the thing about Trader SZ. He is very successful because he's very quick to cut positions as well. He's not always right, but whenever he's right, which is a lot, it usually goes really, really well for him. Yeah, Ethereum is not bouncing the way that you'd want to see it happen. 2278. Ethereum 2278. Why? He just looking right here, right? I'm assuming what he's doing, just based upon the way that he trades, he uses the wicks like that and he'll create like that. So yeah, he just likes this interaction, which I don't think is a bad interaction. I don't. Now, my argument though is this looks like a breaker, right? So he uses the wicks and basically looks for a level to level. And I've followed a lot of what he does. So, but me though, I see that as a bullish test of this 4-hour breaker, right? Bullish test the 4-hour breaker. Looks like a very strong bullish hammer. So I would wait until we lost this level, right? Furthermore, daily isn't there. I'd probably try to get a short. If I was to try to go in a short position, I'd wait until I got it to around 2384 up to around 2500. And that's how I do it, right? But I know what he's doing, and it's very successful a lot of times. But yeah. I remember watching your stream during the May crash, and you convinced me not to sell. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Now, obviously, I can't convince you guys. I can't convince you guys on when to buy and sell, right? I cannot give you guys financial advice legally, and I would never even try, right? What I tell you though is what I see for educational purposes, right? Or what I do with my own positions, right? I have a challenge account that I have on Discord where I'm attempting, right, to turn $5,000 into $50,000, right? This is my goal. I'm attempting to turn $5,000 into $50,000 using a conservative entry process, right? Well, we're a little bit underwater right now, but that happens, right? I'm not really too concerned. This is a major crash. It went a little further than I was expecting to go. Either way, though, I think we'll be in profit very soon. And I'll probably be adding positions very soon as well, depending upon how we these next couple hours go, right? Yeah, so bro science, like that's the thing, man. He's very quick to cut things, and I like that about him, right? So like, he's not stubborn. He has a bias, and he tries to like, he's very arrogant. Like, let's be real about that, right? He's very arrogant. He's very and that's how he is about his trading style, right? That being said, he's right a lot, and if he's wrong, he will cut it very quickly to get into a different position. And nothing wrong with that, right? That's how a trader is supposed to be. If you're stubborn in your positions and you ignore new evidence to change your bias, and that's bad idea. So let's look at this. Let's look at my new trades. Let's see all the different positions that I've cut so far. Let's look at all the positions. Okay. I sold out on the request. Oh, I sold my Shiba. Did I ever post about that? I didn't actually post it. Oh, I posted it over here on the discussions page, right? Okay. I sold my Shiba. I got stopped out in this request position. I've got stopped out on request again. I got stopped out on request a lot, right? I dumped my ZEC on the bearish retest, right? I took off some profits on a request. Sold Maker because it wasn't looking good, right? Like I adjust my positions a lot because new evidence comes out, right? Look, even Ace, like Ace also, he stopped out in profit, or he stopped out in profit yesterday, right? These are things that you do as traders. If you get stopped out, nothing wrong with that, right? I sold BCH, Spell, and Alchemist for CRV. Like, I'm very quick to adjust my positions if they go against me as well, right? Like, I'm pretty sure Trader SZ's probably, no, he's going to wait. He's going to wait until he reclaim that, right? But I think what's going to happen, because I know the way that he styles, generally, if he's going to go with the low time frame, and if he starts seeing a lot of volume pop up here, or if we do start to reclaim this level, he's going to cut his position. That's usually how he operates, right? But that's good. That's a safe, that's a healthy way of trading. It's so smart. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. This is great. Oh, I've needed this. Holy hell, we've all needed this. I know we've gotten beaten the hell up lately. Look. And here's the, okay, look. This is so freaking important, guys. Okay? Look at this. Dow Jones. Look at this. Okay? Look. Do you see this? Yes, they don't have to follow exactly. That's what I've been screaming for the last few days, guys. Like, these divergences do happen in crypto and traditional stock markets. They do actually go different of each other, right? They follow the same trend, but they don't always happen exactly the same time. This is perfect, right? And this is exactly what I was talking about a few days ago. Oh man, yeah. This is why I don't get stuck in that news narrative, guys. Just focus on the charts and nothing else. Oh, I'm so happy. Pointed out a few days ago. Yeah, Trader SE is likely stopped out by now. I think it's very likely, right? And that's how he operates, though, guys. Like, and that's nothing wrong about that. You got to take those risks because you got to manage your risk. Got to take those risks to be successful. Perfect, guys. This is exactly what we're looking for. This is a divergence. This is exactly what we're looking for. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So hey, brains, real quick. Are you okay if I open up your messages on stream? I'm trying not to open it up, but I don't want to like get you in trouble, whatever, something you don't want to say. I always ignore it, but I can open it up if you want me to on stream, but like, I'm trying to do it on my other computer. That's fine. I got you. All right, I got you. Yeah, either way, man, it's fine. So essentially, dude, I get it, man. I am right there with you. I am right there with you. Okay, my positions, and yeah, I'm definitely struggling as well, right? So yeah, like I know we're down, but you have to have that mentality of where are we at right now? Does it look good right now, right? Because I don't focus on what I had or what I lost, right? I focus on the opportunity that presents me right now. And right now, this opportunity looks great. Okay. The risk to reward looks great. I'm excited because guess what? The money I've lost over the last like 2 months, it's gone. Okay. I don't know if you guys want to hear that or not, but all that money that you had like 2 months ago, whatever, and when you were euphoric at 69,000, everything else, it's going to 120, 100,000, 200,000, etc. Right? All of those different things, that money's gone, guys. Accept it, right? Move on. All you can do now is focus on the charts that you have today in front of you. And right now, the opportunities that exist based upon what I'm seeing, right? Based upon this increase in strength right here. You guys see this? This is bullish. This is bullish volume right here. This is bullish. Like, there's no way to interpret this as anything but bullish right now. Holy shit, fuck, man. This is bullish volume. Now, where it's going to get to? One step at a time, right? But this does look bullish right now, so I do not care about all the money I've lost for the last 2 months. What I care about is right now, today, I think we're going to have a really good day in crypto. This is perfect. Sucks, guys. I mean, I get it. I'm right there with you. I probably can assure you I've lost more money over the last few days than most others, right? Most of you guys in the chat, you're like, oh, I lost this money today. I assure you, I'm right there with you, probably a lot more. Okay. All right. Cool. This looks good. This looks good. This looks good. Bullish. Volume is increasing on this movement upwards. This looks very healthy for continuation higher. Yeah, I'm bullish as fuck right now. All right. Let's get some closes. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until we... How do I want to play this? I don't want to play this. I want to play it. I don't want to play it. I want to play it. I think the best way... Here's what I'm going to do, okay? For those who are on the $5,000, $50,000 update, or one... get additional our fiat. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wait on this account. I don't understand why people are getting bearish here. It doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, guys, this looks fine to me. I don't see anything wrong with this. I'm trying to get an idea, but like this looks fine. I'm trying to be unbiased in this situation, but like, dude, like this is bullish buyback right here. Bitcoin looks really, really strong. And not only that, some of the best traders that I know or that I've actually worked with are bullish here. Most like the traders that I've learned from the most, like the ones that really help me progress as a trader over time, they're bullish in this area, man. Like I think overall, I think this level makes a lot of sense. So I have my bias. I'm watching this chart. I'm trying to look at this. Yeah, guys, I think it looks really good. I think it looks really good. I'm really, really happy about this. And I'm also happy because, like, the channel is playing out, right? All right, so let's look at this, okay? I'm going to make an assumption here, okay? I'm going to make an assumption, okay? And this is an assumption. It's a dangerous assumption. I'm not saying it's actually what's going to happen or what, like, that the bottom is in. But for argument's sake, okay? For argument's sake, let's say the bottom is in, okay? Let's say the local bottom is here, and now we're looking for a retracement. For argument's sake, okay? I'm not even going to say it's actually there yet. I think there is a strong likelihood that it is, but for argument's sake, let's go ahead and assume that it is, okay? Let's look at these targets that we actually have on here. Remember, our targets are right here between 53,000 and around 58,000, right? This has been my target for a long time. This isn't some new thing that just came out of nowhere or yada yada yada. These levels have been there for a while, right? 53,000 to 58,000. Right in here. This is my target where I'm looking to exit crypto. Okay? Let's look at other confluence that we have here. Let's go to our channel that we just drew. That looks like we're getting some sort of confirmation on, right? This channel right here. See that channel? Pretty solid, right? We bought here because this makes a lot of sense, okay? Let's say that this channel is legitimate. Look at the interaction of this midline, because midlines of channels are usually very strong support and resistances, okay? Interaction looks very strong. Interaction looks very strong. We break down from it. Interaction, very strong. Even though we had a deviation, we had a very massive rejection here. Looks very solid, right? Interaction right here looks really good on the midline. Okay? Interaction looks perfect here. Then, of course, we broke back above, retested it, and then we fell down. Okay? So let's say, hypothetically, that the bottom is in. Okay? Well, wouldn't it make sense for us to go back up and retest the midline? That would make sense, right? That's a pretty reasonable assumption to make because that's what happens a lot, Okay, these midlines get tested a lot, just like we have over here. Well, if we come up here and we do a retest around there, like, you know, sometime like May-ish around there, what is that? This level right here is also happens to be the levels that I'm already targeting. See that? So yeah, and also if we get that and it breaks down, wouldn't that set up for one really nasty head and shoulders meme pattern? Right? You have a solid neckline now that's been formed, right? And when we break down below that channel, that'd be a very, very strong level of confluence that will just drop us down to, you know, way down lower. This is perfect, guys. I don't know. This looks really solid. I'm really, really happy about this. Let's relief, guys. I think the relief is here. I think it is. I think there's a really strong possibility of it. This looks solid. This looks solid. I'm very happy about the state of the market right now. That's Bybit. I don't care about Bybit. Coinbase. We're having a small drop off in volume in the most recent levels, but we're also coming as major resistance. Okay. Now, for a confirmation, if you want to get a confirmation the bottom is in, this is what I would do. Okay. This is my confirmation. No, I don't like that level. You find a better level. Oh my God, what the hell? Let's get a confirmation the bottom is in. Let's go to a 6 hour maybe. That's not bad. It's not bad. I like this. Let's get a 6 hour close. Let's see if there's any other ones. 6 hour, 8 hour. What the why is that happening? That's weird. Okay. 8 hour close, 12 hour close, 12 hour. 12 hour. There's our level right there. I like this. This is our level right here. If we can get a 12-hour close, I know it's a weird level, but let's say we get a 12-hour close above this level, which will happen the daily close, this would be a solid. I'd be a lot more confident. I would. I'd be a lot more confident. Yeah, daily close above 36,300. All right, this is my confirmation. So I can go away, just completely get away from the charts today, and at 6 o'clock my time, daily close. So 6 hours and 5 hours, 6 hours and 5 minutes from now, if you come back to this chart and we are above this breaker, then you know I'm bullish. That's it. There you go. That's my confirmation. Daily confirmation for me. All right. That's my level. That's my level, guys. I'm not going to try to over this is it. And I think that makes it really easy. Makes it really easy. That's my level right there. This is the time the dip buyers be correct after the 9th attempt. I mean, essentially what he's saying is that eventually, so here's what he's saying. Okay, a broken clock is right twice a day, right? That's what he's saying essentially, right? So, I see it, right? I see it. I think I've been calling a bottom a lot as well, right? So basically, what he's saying is that a broken clock is right twice a day. So eventually, if they keep calling the dip, calling the dip, calling the dip, and the bottom, the bottom, the bottom, eventually at one point they're gonna be right. And I think that's what he's saying, and it makes sense. I see that. Yep. Yep. Yeah, guys. that's my confirmation play. I think that makes a lot of sense. We do need to see some reaction from our altcoins soon. I don't like the fact that our alternate base is struggling right now. Okay, request is starting to show some strength here. That's good. I still have a lot of requests, and I'm still man, last night that was so irritating. I was watching this late last night, and then we started having a collapse. I went to bed right after we collapsed on there at 3 o'clock in the morning. Son of a gun. What do you think caused this big dip? Market cycles, like because we went up 5,000% over the last 2 years. That's also pretty cool. Like these things happen, guys. Don't get focused on the news side of it, right? Just focus on the actual technicals, nothing else. What caused it? Well, you see, here's what causes it. Generally, when there are more buyers than sellers, price go up. And when there are more sellers than buyers, price go down, right? So my opinion, right, and this is a very controversial topic, but my opinion is that there are actually more sellers than buyers for the last 2 months. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking happened, guys. I think it makes a lot of sense to me. Wait, what the hell? Where's my I'm still streaming, right? My deal just dropped. Okay, there we are. What is going on? Yeah, I'm still streaming. My comments just crashed. I don't know why. All right, give me a sec. I'm still trying to pull up my comments on my phone. I don't know what just happened, guys, but like it was all going well, and then I lost my comments, so now I can't see what you guys are saying. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. That's right. There we go. Yeah, guys, that's basically what I'm looking at. So ultimately, I think it still looks fine. I want to see us get a daily close above that level. And don't forget, this is still a weekly breaker that's acting as support. So that looks good. Let's look at the 4-hour bullish divergence. You guys can see this. Okay, we have a lower low in price, higher low in RSI. This is what we were looking for last night. We didn't get it last night, but we actually got it this morning. So this is what we were looking for. So a bullish divergence, what this means is that the sellers are losing strength on this next drop, right? Now, I've always told you guys before that bullish divergences should never be used in a vacuum, right? Because bullish divergences are just a sign of lessening strength downwards of either direction, right? So like if you have a bearish divergence on an increase, that means that they're losing strength on the increase, but you really don't have a key level as to when we should sell it, right? And vice versa. So if we start dropping down and it's not able to, it's pushing the price down, but the strength of the drops is decreasing, that means that essentially the sellers are losing strength, right? And that's what we're happening. That's what happened here. So now at this point, this bullish divergence has confirmed we are busting the upside, and that's a really good sign. Let's see. Dude, well, okay, so here's the reason why. HSNA. What does that stand for? I'm really curious if you don't mind. It's no big deal. I was really curious what that is. I don't know how to say your name. HSNA. So here's the deal on that, right? So the reason why no one's talking about it is because you have to do something called assuming parallelity. And that is something that is not really taught because there is no trend line here. If you go back, there is no trend line here. There is none. It doesn't exist. Until this was formed, there was nothing actually here. However, you can make assumptions based upon the interaction of this possible midline and just going from the top and the top, right? drawing from the top, drawing it down, you can make an assumption that there's going to be a support here, right? It's like a Fibonacci retracement. All you can do, there is no actual support there. However, you can make an assumption based upon this these trend lines, dragging them down and then creating the channel. So not many people are going to talk about it. You said Bitcoin dominance starting to drop? Not yet. Yeah, way too early. Way too early. Yeah, way too early. All right, so let's say that you're not in position right now, okay? Hypothetically, okay? For whatever reason, you may have capitulated, you may have sold, and you're not in a position you want to wait, right? Is now a good opportunity, okay, to get back in. Here's what my thought process is here. Let's go to the first off, I think a lot of these altcoins look really, really good. I really do. I think a lot of these look really, really solid, and I think that there is a lot of upside for a lot of them. The ones that are showing the most strength, I would possibly start throwing some into now, just because we can assume that they are going to go up. I would throw a minor position into some of these now. Like, let's say, this is a hypothetical situation, right? Let's say that your normal position size is like $10,000, okay? If you want to go through, because we are starting to show some strength, and throw a quarter position size or even a half position size into the market now, I don't see an issue with that. I really don't, right? Because we have a clear invalidation point. If we lose that channel, then it's going to drop further, right? So if you want to throw some in now, I don't see an issue with that, right? And then once we start getting confirmation that the bull market is back in, you can throw the rest of it in, right? Nothing wrong with that. You don't have to go all in or all out. And it's usually not a good idea to go all in or all out, right? That's why even whenever I do go all in or all out on a position, instead of completely like switching to fiat, I will ladder in and out of fiat. But what I'll do is, if I'm doing a transition of altcoins, because one altcoin looks really good, the other one doesn't, I will actually not change my altcoin exposure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that money, like from ZEC. I took the money from ZEC and I moved it into request. I just moved it right over. Okay. But if I was going to be entering the market and my total risk allocation, like my portfolio allocation from USD into let me try to break this down like this, right? So okay, exposure to market, percent of net worth in crypto, right? Exposure in altcoins, or yeah, here you go. I think that's what I'm looking at, right? Exposure to market, and this is going to be my exposure to the actual. What is going on here? Why can't I grab it? There you go. Okay. My exposure to the market is my percent of net worth in crypto. I will slowly add and subtract my exposure to the market. Okay. So I won't ever go all in or all out on crypto. What I'll do though is, as we start showing strength, I will slowly increase my exposure to the market. And then as we go into a major retracement level, right, like your Fibonacci retracement levels, then I will slowly increase again, right? Slowly increase again, okay? And as we break above this market structure, I will slowly increase again, right? And then once we come back down to the major retracement level or like that, I will slowly increase again, okay? And I'm going to keep doing that, right? Now, here's the thing, though. As we start showing major weakness in the market, okay, right, as we start making this, once this happens, okay, now you actually have a weakness in the market at that point. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to start lessening my exposure to the market. But the way I do it, because the way that I do it, right, and this is what I'm cool with, I will let it crash, and then I will go back up and sell the retracements. And I'll let it crash some more, sell the retracements, right? And that's how I do it, right? And so that's my exposure to the market and how I get rid of my positions. Now, however, whenever I sell a position of my altcoins, if I am just doing a swap between altcoins, I have no issue. Like, if let's say I have ZEC, let's say I have like a, I don't know, man, 10,000 in ZEC. Right? And I have 0 in, let's say, requests, hypothetically, right? Because I'm really, like, this one I'm really bullish on, right? If request is looking better than ZEC, I could just take this and move it right here. I'm cool with that, right? And I'm fine with that because it doesn't actually increase or decrease my exposure to the market. So I'm okay doing mass movements between portfolios, but I'm not okay with pulling a lot of money out of the entire crypto market all at once. And I hope that makes sense. So if you are not in the market or want to increase your exposure, then you should be slowly adding back in as you show more strength, right? And then you guys know, once we get up to my major retracement level, like this was the top over here on Bitcoin at like 63, there's a 69, we drop. Now we're right down here, right at the bottom of here, okay? As we come up here, this is where I'm going to start decreasing my exposure to the market, right in this level right here, right? Because that's my golden pocket retracement. This is where I'm going to be decreasing my exposure. And as we start dropping some more, and we start like showing more bearish market structure, I'm going to get rid of the rest of it and let this shit drop, right? That's my plan. Now, all up in here, though, I'll be adjusting my portfolio between different altcoins because these are all going to go up and down at different rates. So I hope that makes sense as to what I would be doing. So if you think this is a show of strength, which I think we have a show of strength right now, then I would add a little bit, right? A little bit, nothing crazy. I would be adding a little bit to different altcoins that you think you're happy with. And then as you continue to show more strength and keep adding more. But like, guys, this is bullish. Okay, all right. Let's talk about that. Adam and Eve. I want to make it clear on this. Let's see what you're talking about. So an Adam and Eve. Are you talking about Adam and Eve as... You're talking about this being an Adam and this being an Eve, right? Adam, Eve. You're talking about right here? Okay. If you are, this is not an Adam or an Eve. It's not. I'm going to tell you that right now, it's not. The reason why is because the volume is giving it away. This is Bybit. Let's go to something else. Bitstamp, not bad. Coinbase, okay, perfect. The volume is not right, okay? Eves have low volume, and Atoms have strong volume at the bottom. You don't have strong volume here. So because of that, no, I'm not buying this as an Adam and Eve. So if this is what you're talking about, I just want to make sure I'm clear. And if it's not, like post your chart in the Discord and I can look at it. But that's my assumption. But I'm not buying that as an Adam and Eve. This looks fine, guys. This looks fine. Looks fine. Daily. Very strong candle. Holy shit. That is a beautiful daily. Look at that massive bullish hammer. Massive bullish hammer. Relatively high volume. Not great volume, but relatively high. I like this hammer, though. So bullish hammer. Bullish hammer candlestick. Guys, see? Bullish hammer. Okay. Now, but here's the deal, right? So a bullish hammer is a start, but you also have to have a confirmation of the price reversal to the upside, like here, right? A hammer with a long lower shadow. That's what you're looking for, but you need that confirmation increase as well. So, but overall, this is a really, really good sign. I like this hammer. I think it looks really solid. You have to draw it out, man. I'm sorry. I'm just not seeing what you're talking about. Send me a chart in Discord. Like, no worries, I'll look at it. I don't know what you're seeing. Tribe's looking good. XRP. We did not lose that low. Wow, that's a good sign. Okay, cool. I think it looks fine, guys. Like, I think the market looks fine. It doesn't look great. Alts are definitely having some issues right now, right? Because we're having one hell of an increase in Bitcoin dominance. I'm not really thrilled about that, right? But overall, I think it looks fine. And now even Dow is starting to rebound. 10% drop, but we are having a pretty decent rebound. Oh yeah, Bomb Tech. Absolutely, brother. Candlestick analysis is a really, really good tool, right? So candlestick analysis is another thing that you look for. Like we also have the tweezer candles, right? So like over here, and I talked about this at the beginning of the stream. I talked about how we confirmed a tweezer bottom. Okay, tweezer bottom. I've always heard as a tweezer candle bottom. Tweezer candlestick pattern. Okay, here you go. Tweezer candlestick pattern, just like this. Oh, this is a chart. What the hell? Nah, I don't want that. Here you go. Perfect. Tweezer bottom. It is called tweezer. Okay, I just want to double check. Tweezer top, tweezer bottom. That's the chart I want to show you guys, but it's really small on your screen. This is fine. Tweezer top, tweezer bottom. Oh, this is a traditional stock. Okay, man. Tweezer tops and tweezer bottoms, like a lot of times it doesn't really work. It doesn't really work that well on traditional stock markets because the open and closes don't match. In crypto, they become super obvious. Okay, here we go. Tweezer bottom, tweezer top. See that? What that is are red candles, and then you have a green candle, right? But the tweezers, you know how like a tweezer, how it looks like you have a little two pincers, like really, really narrow pincers? That's what you have right here with these two long wicks. If you go to the 4-hour chart, I mentioned how you have this tweezer bottom. You see this? These two long wicks to the downside, one a bearish candle, one a bullish candle. This is a tweezer bottom pattern. Very healthy. There you go. Tweezer bottom pattern, downtrend, red candle. Then you have the next one. It's going to be an uptrend. Oh, there you go. A tweezer, right? There you go, guys. Candlestick analysis, y'all. Candlestick analysis is another thing to add to your repertoire, but don't ever think you can just look at one specific thing and call it good, right? So, like, right now, all the different things that we're looking at, okay, we have the volume profile, okay, volume profile. I have the channel support, okay? We have the bullish divergence on the 4-hour. We also have the weekly breaker that is holding up, okay? Volume profile, bullish divergence, weekly breaker, the tweezer bottom pattern, and then now also just a simple fact that this level is already a massive drop, okay? Oh, we can look at 6 for funding rates, okay, funding rates, and the fact that a 53% drop without a retracement is not normal. Okay? It's just not. It's not. It's not normal. Okay? So that's 7 reasons as to why I'm bullish at this level, right? So you're not going to look at a single thing, but you're going to need to be adding things together to give you that additional confluence. Hope that makes sense. I'm sure if you want to add in there MACD and all that crap, I'm sure it also is probably looking pretty strong here. But the important thing is I don't really use those things, so I'm not going to try to add it in my analysis, right? But this does look very healthy, y'all. Volume is also looking healthy. We have an hour and 42 minutes to go, and I know it looks really strong. Oh, man. This is great. This is great. This is great. This is great. 36,000. Oh, thank gosh. Okay. Okay, we're almost above our level we're looking for the daily close. Okay, and this is my confirmation, right? I'm being patient until I get that daily close. Yeah, exactly. So, and here's the thing as well, BombTech. Here's the other part about it. You're going to get a lot of conflicting information, okay? You're going to get a lot of things that are going to be conflicting, right? Your job as an analysis is to try to weigh the good stuff, right? So you have to weigh the good and you got to weigh the bad. So like for instance, you come over here and bullish signs. You can look at all these different things, right? So you have the channel trend line. The channel trend line, you have the bullish divergences. You have the channel trend line, bullish divergences. You have all these different things, right? But then you're also going to have some bearish things as well. And you have to go through here and try to understand which one has more precedence over the other ones, right? And that's not something that's like an absolute silence, right? It's essentially you have to use your own judgment to interpret all the data, right? And the interpretation is really, really, really hard, okay? As a trader, I can go through and I can tell you these are all the bullish things. And I can also go through and tell you these are all the bearish things, right? The hard part is trying to understand whether or not that actually is a bearish or a bullish sign. I'm in a market update. Give me a second. I'm gonna go find a market update I did a few weeks ago. Just hold on 1 second. I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. Where are we at? 1-3. Oh my gosh, I post a lot, don't I? Holy hell. Sorry, work with me here, guys. I've done some on here. I gotta find it though. A lot of my really in-depth analysis deals. Oh, here we go. Nope, still looking. Yeah, so basically what you want to do is you want to try to go through. I don't know, man. I gotta find this crap. This is ridiculous. So you guys see how much I post in the Discord, right? Like this is insane. So like if you're not in the Discord, you guys are seriously missing out. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Nuts. Still looking for it. That's crazy. Remember I did a really big in-depth breakdown on bullishness and bearishness and why I have different positions, different directions, things like that. Just give me a second. Pretty sure we're close. Remember I was on the road whenever I did this. Da da da. Da da da. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. This is the expectation of time. Almost there. Confluence. Oh my gosh, what the hell is going on, y'all? I post so much. It's ridiculous. Mm-mm-mm. Whatever. It's not a big deal, I guess. Basically, what you're trying to understand what the overall like TLDR buckle up. Whatever. All right, here's what it is. No worries. All right. All right. Either way, guys, let's keep going into it. Let's figure out what's going on in the low time frame. I'm trying to show this stuff, but like I just have too many things I talk about, so it's really hard to really go in and find them all. I don't really think I'm gonna change my what I do on the Discord to make it more easy to find. Basically, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, guys. All right. Let's see if we can get some altcoins that are starting to pop off. Yeah, Atom is doing well. AVAX is doing well. Maker's doing well. How's Request doing? Request is still struggling on the low time frame. It's holding up pretty nicely still. This is still a major support level, so I'm not really too concerned. Solana's getting wrecked. Dash is getting wrecked. Will there be a Valentine discount for your membership? All right, here's what I'm going to tell you right now, buddy. So when you go to Patreon, here's what I'm doing, okay? Realistically, it's not that much money, guys. All right, so it's really relative to a lot of other crypto guys. Like, I'm very transparent on how much I make on this crap. I really don't care if you guys know. But if you go over here to the deal, I only have view page. I only have, I think, like 18 spots left. Yeah, 18 spots left, $40 a month. Okay. Well, the first one was $20 a month. Okay. The next one was $40 a month. What do you think my next one's going to be, right? I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to increase the next one to 80, right? So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep the membership low-ish on the Discord so that we can really like have a really tight-knit group. And the best way to do that is to keep making I'm trying to make the price higher and higher so that the membership amount stays low. I hope that makes sense, right? I really don't want more than like 200 people in there anytime because I really don't think I can really talk to everybody and yada, yada, yada. So, yeah, what are you talking about? 69. $69? I'll probably go to 80, honestly, the next one. That's my guess. Litecoin is starting to show some strength here. I'll probably go to 80. But here's the thing, though, right? So, like, occasionally people leave the $20 a month ones, and so they're going to jump in there. I'm just going to double it. You know what? I'm just going to double it. Screw it. Whatever, man. So I think it's a pretty good deal right now, but you know, do what you think is right. I have no clue what's going to happen on this account. No clue, right? I won't ever change these prices, but I'm going to keep increasing future ones. That's not what I do. So, guys who are at $20 a month, I mean, I told them for a long time, like, you get in now, you're going to have that price forever. Same thing here. They're going to have $40 a month, and that's their price forever. Now, if someone leaves at $20 a month and they move over there, like, by all means, right? I don't really care about that. But I really want to try to keep the amount of people in the Discord fairly limited, and the best way to do that is to, like, increase it exponentially. I really don't want more than, like, 200 people in there. And I don't think people are going to pay more than 160 a month to be in the group. I think that's pretty, it's pretty crazy, I think. But if people want to do it, I mean, I'll take their money. But realistically, I think the value is around this level. So. Yeah, I agree, man. Yeah, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate the testimonial on that. I try to make it well worth your time, and but that's what it is. It is what it is, guys. I want to see some movement. I want to see the altcoins start to show some movement. That's what I really want to see. And it hasn't happened yet. I really want it to happen. So, yeah. That is what we need to see. My bias right now is going to be that Bitcoin is going to basically take the strength out of the market for now. And then once Bitcoin basically stabilizes, or let me rephrase this. If Bitcoin can find some strength, some stabilization up here, right? Then the altcoins will drastically get back up to it. Yeah, right? I appreciate that, Paul. I really do, man. So I think 20 a month is a damn good freaking deal, but whatever. I won't decrease the prices, but I will increase them, the future ones. Well, let's go through here anyway. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't focus on news. We've already dropped 50%. Like to me, it makes the most sense. We're gonna get a decent retracement. So, whatever, guys. Do what you guys want. But I mean, bro, science. I agree with you on that personally. Like, it's fine, and you don't have to join the Discord, right? I have a lot of free content out there for you guys. I really do. Okay, let's go through here and answer some questions and things like that, because I really have really not been paying attention as much as I need to on here. All right. Let me turn on my alerts for this. I don't actually have alerts on here, so I'm gonna make sure I turn on alerts. How do I turn my alerts on? Notifications. All messages. There you go. I want all messages in RTBro. So if you post now in RTBro, then I'm gonna actually get alerts for it. I just turned on alerts for this channel so I don't miss them again. Okay. Let's go through here. What the fuck is happening, man? I mean, if you watch if you're in the Discord, man, like I've been updating this step by step, bro. All right. Sucks, man. I can't believe I freaking missed these questions. I'm usually pretty good about this too, and I just completely forgot. Huh. All right. Alerts for the channel been turned off or turned on. I have a question on position CRV because I'm not on Coinbase, but there is another CRV on Coinbase. This is when we talked about some of the chart, so I curved out token is the same one. You can also Move the curve from Coinbase and stake it if you want. I am not moving anything and just, or I'm not staking anything. Look, but they are movable. Okay. Okay, cool. I guess I really didn't miss that much. I just missed that one. I can't believe I missed all these. Man, I feel so shitty about it now. I mean, could it? Sure. What are we looking for confirmation, right? So for a bull trap, what are we looking for? Okay. Well, to confirm it's not a bull trap, we want to see high volume, which we are starting to get it, right? High volume on the increase, which looks decent. Slow, rounded structure. This looks parabolic. This looks healthy. This looks like a very healthy movement, right? Now, the best way to get the confirmation is to get our daily close above here. Wait, this one. Daily close above here would be a really good confirmation, right? That's what I really want to see. I disagree. I don't know what to say, man. That's it. I just disagree with it. That's fine, right? Nothing wrong with that. We can have differing opinions. I just focus on charts, guys, and like that's the thing. I focus on charts and nothing else. I completely ignore all the extra bullshit that's going on in the market, right? Um, because charts will tell you the news. Charts will give you the information that you need to make good decisions. And the charts are doing it right now. I mean, I think it looks fine. I'll tell you guys. You know what I do, guys. Was this an epic bull trap? What? Okay, so first off, bull traps do this. Okay, bull traps are where bulls dive into something. It goes up, 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 and the bulls get super euphoric and they buy, right? And then it goes pop, back down, right? That's a bull trap. So, if anything, this is actually what's called a bear trap. If I'm assuming you're saying it correctly, right? This is a bear trap where it goes down, 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 and then the bears get super euphoric and they start shorting, and selling and freaking out. It's going to zero, guys. The whole chart's going to zero, right? And then it just pops the upside, up, right? This is what I'm thinking it is, right? This structure right here, it looks pretty damn similar to what we're getting right now, right? So basically, we go down, 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 down. People are getting super bearish, super euphoric. They're like, oh gosh, here we go. It's going to go to zero, guys. Oh gosh, here it is, right? We're going to go to 20,000. We're going to go to 10,000. We're going to go to zero. No, we're just going to go straight down. No retracement. It's over. The whole market's screwed. And then it goes pop, high volume too, right? That's what I think is going on. So I think this is going to be a bear trap. I think it is. I think it is, right? I think this is a big bear trap, and then we're going to keep going up, right? However, and listen to this. Was it a bear trap when we went down from here to here? Do you think that's a bear trap? No, I think this is legitimately a bear. This is the start of a bear market, right? So on the macro side, here's what I'm expecting. This is the start of the bear market. This will be the bull trap, right? This is going to be a bull trap because people are going to start getting super euphoric up here. Oh, God, we're going to the moon, guys. Just kidding. Everything looks great. We're going to keep going up. We're going to keep going up. And then pop right down to nothing. That's what I'm expecting to happen, right? So, big news trades are done before the news even released. Yeah, I agree. They're already in position. So, I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, it's just, I don't know. Dow's already down 10%. That's a pretty damn big drop already. Crypto is down 53%. I don't know about you guys, but I don't really like to sell after that. Any positive news or chart movements will be amplified in unavailability degree, yada, 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 yada. If it does go down there. Looks healthy. I'm not really concerned. Oh, man. It's my bias right there, guys. This is not an unreasonable thing to do. It's not. This is not unreasonable. I'm thoroughly convinced of it. Now, here is something. All right, now I will talk about this because I did actually talk about this with my buddy this morning. There is actually a lot of confluence at one level where I might take some profits at. Oh my gosh, this is ugly. Let's go back here. Let me fix this chart up. All this stuff's important. What the hell is this? I want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of this. Golden pocket, no longer existing. Here's what I'm going to do, guys. Here's what I'm going to do. This region right here, this is the 2022 yearly open, right? I mentioned this a few days ago, how important the yearly open is. That region is going to act as a strong resistance. It will. Okay, not only that, this monthly breaker, if we cannot close back above it in 7 days or inside of it, which is possible. Could we get to 43,000 in 7 days? Yes. Okay. If we don't, I'm going to have to assume there will be some significant resistance at this level, 382 region. Okay, 382, the retracement. So I will adjust my plan slightly. I'm still going to sell a majority of it right here, but I will also de-risk quite a bit at this region. Okay, I will de-risk quite a bit at this region. Okay, monthly breaker, yearly open, 200 moving average, all right here. This region does look like it could act as a pretty major resistance now. So I'm probably going to be de-risking here if and only if we do not close the monthly breaker back inside of here. That's the only thing that I think makes sense here because there is that major monthly breaker. I think it makes sense. So whenever Bitcoin gets back up there, I will be de-risking some of it if we cannot get back and close inside this monthly breaker. Okay, and that's the only adjustment that I'm going to make to my plan. So essentially sell everything here. I'll sell 25% here, sell 75% here. That's my goal. And I will have 0 crypto from here to here. 0 crypto. I'll be completely out of the market and waiting until we get actually above the all-time, above this 3-day breaker. That's why I'm doing this. All right. That's where I'm at, guys. I think this makes a lot of sense. One step at a time, but this looks really, really clean. What is this? There's that. Oh, man. I'm glad we're finally starting to get some movement in the market, though. Holy hell, man. That was rough. Wait, Litecoin's actually up today? Litecoin looks pretty strong. It's one of the only coins actually holding up really nicely. All right. Yeah, guys, Litecoin looks pretty decent right now. We are showing a lot of strength. And then yeah, a lot of strength here. I remember Litecoin as well. We just bounced from the 200 weekly moving average. That is such an important level. It really, really is. I don't think the play is to sell any Litecoin. I don't think it is. And it's a tough one for me. It really is because we did not get the weekly close we were looking for on Litecoin on the BTC pairing. So it's tough. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to convert some Litecoin into Bitcoin. Weekly level. At this region, maybe? Interesting. I don't know. I might be taking some Litecoin profits here and moving it into Bitcoin at this level. Now, when I say Litecoin profits, I don't mean Litecoin profit. I mean Litecoin losses. But essentially, moving some of my Litecoin over there because I've lost my ass on Litecoin. And that's fine. You win some, you lose some. Hmm. Trying to find other altcoins that are looking strong. Quarterly breaker here. What is the month? January? Yeah, that doesn't mean much right now. Daily is looking horrendously bad. What are the other big ones? Disregard stack. It's this chart's just completely jacked. So, well, you know what? Take that back. Let me look at stack. Let's look at stack. I'm curious now. Trader Pro. Wait, Coin Trader Pro. Jig stack. Oh fuck. Looks like garbage. All right, cool. Yeah, looks like garbage still. Disregard. I'm just not interested in this at all. Take that back. All right, so let's talk about this though. Litecoin looked oversold and due for a bounce. All right. So, yes, I agree it's due for a bounce. However, I severely caution you guys against using your RSI as oversold and overbought and needs to get back up. Okay. I can give you a ton of examples of whenever it goes into oversold or overbought territory, and that's only the time when it really starts to accelerate down or up, right? A lot of times when it gets in the overbought and oversold territory, that's whenever it really starts to accelerate, right? Okay, let's look at this real quick. Great example. Dogecoin, right? That's a good one. Let's go to Doge. Let's look. We're on the daily time frame. And as you can see, as we get into daily oversold or overbought territory, that's just the moment when it starts to accelerate, right? So you would have bought it, you would have sold right here at 6 cents, and it went all the way up to, you know, a lot higher. So if you were to sell when it got to bought territory, you would have sold at 6 cents, right? And the opposite also exists. If you sell when it gets into oversold territory, a lot of times, that's just the time where it starts to drop. Ugh. Ugh. Man, I am just exhausted right now, guys. Is there a most important time frame to look at in terms of market prediction or all? So that's actually a really interesting question. That's a good question, Matt. Is that Matt? Mate. I'm sorry, Mate. That's actually a really good question to talk about. What is the right time frame to look at? Well, it depends on your own time frames that you're willing to trade. Okay. Time frame. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Trying to find there's a chart out there that really helps you understand. Okay, here we go. Perfect. If you're looking, it depends on what you're actually looking for as a trader, right? If you're looking for a swing trade, generally you're going to look at the hour to 4 hour charts is what I do for swing trading. This is mainly what I do, right? Swing trading, hour to 4 hour charts. That's what I do. Okay. However, for the beginning part of the year, like basically most of last year or all of last year, in the beginning or the end of 2021 or at 2020, I was a long-term position trader, right? So what I would do is I would only focus on daily and weekly charts, mainly 3-day and weekly charts for my positions, right? So if I was a swing trader who only wants to be in for a few weeks, then I would focus on my 4 hour charts, right? If I'm a long-term positional trader, I would focus on the 3-day and weekly charts. And if I'm a day trader, I would focus on the 15-minute, 5-minute, hourly charts, right? And that's basically all I would do. Now, the thing about that, though, if you're a day trader, you also have to be aware of what's happening on the weekly charts, the daily charts, the 4 hour charts, the hour charts, and then ultimately the 15-minute charts, right? But you have to be aware so you don't miss a high time frame thing. Okay? So yep. Does that answer your question though? Does that answer your question, buddy? I hope it does. So it just depends on what time frame you're looking to trade. Charts look great, guys. Looks great. I think it's amazing how we are getting a bounce, despite the fact I was told by so many people we weren't. So interesting. Remember, guys, markets go only straight down. They do not bounce ever. Bounces do not happen. Okay, just understand that bounces will never happen. Okay, markets will go straight up and straight down without any sort of movement in other direction. So remember that. Don't ever forget that. They never, ever, ever bounce, ever. Not a history of trading. The entire history, do you ever see bounces and reversals and things like that, okay? It only goes straight up and straight down. Okay, look, anywhere on this chart, you can see that, right? Go to the high time frame, you can see, okay? Bounces don't actually happen ever. Guys, I'm being sarcastic, obviously, okay? Look, bounce, 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 bounce. So anyone who ever tells you it's going to go straight up or straight down, unless the market is legitimately screwed, like a legitimate rug pull, like the Squid Game or something like that, these bounces do happen. So don't get caught up in the news. Don't get caught up in the narrative. It's just, guys, like, these bounces happen on uptrends and downtrends, and especially on downtrends. They happen a lot more violently, right? These downtrend bounces do happen a lot. So this right here, a bounce. What do you expect to see? A bounce and a continuation back down, right? So yeah, ultimately I do expect it to go down, but these bounces do happen, guys. It's just crazy to me. Just crazy. It's all right. I've been in this market a very, very long time, so it's just, this stuff doesn't faze me at this point. Oh, man. I know, people, some people will not understand the sarcasm. Funny thing about this, right? So I actually posted a couple days ago this. Where's it at? I posted this, right? Isn't it crazy that we're going straight to zero without any sort of a retracement bounce, right? I actually posted that. And the funny part about this, my brother contacted me because I manage his account. And he was freaking the fuck out. He was like, bro, is it going to zero, man? Like, you just said that, man. Like, you told me to be patient, but like, what the hell, man? And I'm like, dude, it was sarcasm. He's like, oh, so I'm still okay. I'm like, yeah, dude, you're fine. He's like, oh, okay, I just want to make sure, right? But he literally called me because he saw me post that and like lost his shit. He lost his shit thinking like I was like his money was gone. It's really funny, bro. It really is, guys. Well, we are positive on the day. You don't look at this daily chart and just love it. You are crazy. Beautiful, beautiful daily. Yeah. It's all right. Bottom sellers will be bottom sellers. It's true. That's what's going to happen. Yeah. He did, though. No, not kidding. It was so funny, too. I was in the car with my buddy, and we were just laughing about it. Crow's looking very strong. So this is my ultimate expectation for Crow, okay? This right here is going to be a serious resistance level, but what I want to see is I want to see us jump back in this falling wedge and then accelerate back up. This is what I really want to see. I think this makes the most sense. Or this is what you really want to see if you're bullish on this coin, which I think I am. I don't care. If someone's gonna really take these tweets or whatever, what? Dan Pena? I don't know who the hell that is, man. Ooh, CVX is having a really monster recovery. Oh, baby. All right, so I have some CVX that I'm currently looking to sell right now. Where's it at? New trades right here. Okay, CVX targets right here. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, you have these levels. I'm selling 20% here, 20% here, 20% here, and Moon 40%. So here's the cool thing, right? So I'm actually Dan Pena video today. Bitcoin will go to fucking zero. All right. Okay, so this is what my expectations are. So understand, I have already sold like 50% of my CVX. Okay, so this is essentially selling 60% more of the 60% that I've already, or yeah, 50% I've already sold, right? So over here at around $31 is where my next sell is. Do I think I'm going to get it? Yes. Right? So I am transitioning that into USDT. And so then I'm going to be moving that USDT into something else, right? I just have a really high amount of CVX. Just like I also have a really high amount of request. So guess what? This is my plan for request. So I'll be selling a lot of it at 30 cents. I'll be selling a lot of it, or 20% at 30 cents. I'll be selling, or 30 cents. I'll be selling 10% at around 40 cents. I'll be selling 20% at 50 cents to 63 cents. And I'll be selling 25% at 80 cents to 90 cents. Then I'll have 25%. I'll just hold on to it, right? Dan Pena. All right, you guys want to watch this video? If you guys want to watch this video, let me know. Like post in here, be like, I want to watch this video. I think it'd be freaking cool. Let's see your reaction to it, right? If not, I'm just gonna move on and keep doing what I'm doing. I really don't care either way at this point. Oh my God. What is going on here? Whatever. I'm not really going to focus on that. You guys want to see it? All right. We'll give it a shot. Dan Pena, YouTube. It's going to be... I think Blockchain Backer brought in the video, didn't he? I'll be watching that soon. Oh, I did. Never mind. Guess not. Dan Pena. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Not this guy. Bro. Oh, reposting it. Yes, reposting it. Got it. Yeah. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Got it. Yeah. No, this is funny as shit, though. It's obviously a joke, guys. If you guys don't get it, click the link you sent. That's dangerous, but I'll do it. All right, let me know if you guys can hear this.
It is my humble opinion, and there's nothing humble about me. Bitcoin will go to fucking zero.
One day.
In a microsecond. Whoop, like that. 99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are fucking morons.
Agree.
Retarded imbeciles. That's just it. Some of you in this room fall into that category. If you knew who was really behind Bitcoin, you would run as fast as you fucking could to sell it. I know. 100%. You know who's behind Bitcoin? Putin. It's a Ruski conspiracy to fuck up the American economy and the world. It's a long-range plan he started 7-8 years ago. He's going to see the demise of the Western financial world while he's still the head of Russia. And he's already hacked into the brains of all the morons. You, YouTubers.
I'm so happy.
He's stupid. And that's why he's fucking poor. This is why you're fucking poor. This is why the cocksuckers watching this on YouTube are so fucking... That's what you are financially. You don't know a fucking thing. So when I tell you, use Skype without a picture, I fucking mean it. Now you see, you all think I'm bullshitting when I'm saying this. I'm telling you the fucking truth, you fucking monkeys. I've been doing this 50 fucking years. If you're a Mongoloid, if you're the Hunchback of Notre Dame, you know... And financially, all of you all. One of the great calls I made is a year ago when Bitfuck was at $19,600. I said, it's over.
Oh, this is funny. Look.
Sell half, keep half.
That's the 2017 or 2018 bear market, right?
Billions.
So he's literally right there at the very bottom. Oh, that's perfect. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. That chart right there
You
is
got some
literally the
big fucks
bottom
in
of
there, I can
Bitcoin.
tell. Too bad. Shows you the stupidity. Shows you the stupidity. You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero.
Going to zero.
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 When it comes out, zero.
Zero.
But I'm your last bet, kids. I'm it or a bullet in your head.
Oh
So metaphorically speaking, you ought to put a gun in your motherfucking head. You got a nice fat head, a black head. You got to jam it up to a roof of your mouth. No bull. They can't even kill themselves right. Now, do you realize laughing and smiling is a coping mechanism for insecurity, you fucking idiot? You have never met anybody like me, and you probably never will. Because you're a cunt. Where's the vagina cream?
Oh my God.
I give you this vagina cream so you can rub it on your snatch, because you're all cunt. And a microsecond, whoop, like that.
What? This is great. I'm so happy, man. That's just perfect. I'm so happy I just saw that. Yeah, guys. That's great. It's great. I love it. You know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? Pop. Love it. It's going to zero, guys. It's going to zero. That's perfect. I'm so happy, guys. All right, so let me show you this real quick, all right? So the point where he posted, okay, in that video, this was the chart he showed. Right here. Okay? He was showing this chart right here. Drop this down. Okay? This was the chart he showed. And he said, it's going to zero from here, right? And the funny thing about this is he posted it right there. That's when he posted it. Okay? That was at 3,000. And he said it's going to drop down here to zero. It's going to drop essentially an infinite amount, right? 100% down to zero, right? However, we already know what happened, but let's just show how incredibly stupid it was. From that point at 3,100, we went all the way up 2,000%. 2,000%. This is amazing. 2,000%, y'all. I just think it's absolutely hilarious. So, yep. Guys, bounces happen. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Like, it happens. Bounces happen. Oh, man. Just nuts, guys. It's just incredible. It's just incredible to me, guys. What is causing MCO2 USD? I don't know what the hell. Oh, that's the one on Coinbase, right? The new listing? Let's look at it. I don't know yet. MCO2 USD. Let's go. Okay, so it just got listed on Coinbase. But let's go to Gemini. Ew. Oh, we got enough. We got enough. All right, we can do that. Oh, shit. That is aggressive. Any other charts on this? MCO2 USD CoinEx. Ooh. I would look to buy here. Okay, if I was to want to get in this chart, which I might, 4 hours away. 4 hours? Actually, you know what? That's not bad. If we get a 3-day close right here, which is very likely at this point, I think, I would look to enter a position on this chart right here, if I can grab it. Fibonacci retracement from the bottom to the top right there. Does that make sense? Oh, we already got it. Ah, damn, look at that. So look, the bottom to the top, drop all the way down, golden pocket was reached, and of course we kept going back up. So yeah, I have a feeling that XO and I don't think XO is going to be nearly as bearish as you think. I don't think he will be. Just based upon what I know about him, I don't think he's going to be as bullish, as bearish as you think. Now, SZ, he's going to be bearish for a while. He's going to keep entering short positions because he thinks that the overall macro is fucked. So, but I don't think XO is going to be as bearish as you think. But yeah, best of luck to you, man. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know, guys. What it is. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get off, I think. I think it makes a lot of sense. I'm going to go ahead and get off. I'm going to grab some lunch. I have to get some paperwork and stuff done for the Army. So I'm going to let you guys go for now. I will be back on later in some capacity. My wife also comes home today, so be aware of that. If you guys are not part of the Discord, make that happen. If you haven't liked, subscribe, and all that crap, make sure you do that. Make sure to also do the notification bell thing. It also helps out. So, cool. All right, I'm going to get off, guys. I appreciate it like always. Crypto looks fine. I'm not concerned like at all at this point. I think it looks really, really healthy. And yeah, we'll see what happens. So, I will let y'all go. Have a great one, y'all. Like always, deuces, boys. It's been fun. Deuces. I'm out.